What's up you guys? Welcome to a new video. So today we'll be doing a DIY kitties tote bag. It's just a basic tote bag with a utility pocket, some cute little iron-on badges and a thick shoulder strap. Here are the measurements for the bag for today's DIY. The materials you'll need for pattern making are as follows, and here are the sewing materials needed. So I've already created my bag's bodies pattern. I'm now busy creating the strap for my bag, just following the measurements I have given you guys in the beginning of this video. So I'm sort of just mapping out everything, and as you can see, I'm trying to be very savvy with how I place my pattern pieces on the pattern paper, and this just helps to not waste paper. Once you have all your pattern pieces and you are happy with everything, and you have double checked that you've added your 1 cm seam allowance on all your pieces, go ahead and cut out your pattern pieces. A quick note, always label your pattern pieces just so that you don't mix it up or get confused with what is what. Okay, so before we start laying our pattern pieces onto our fabric and cutting it out, we want to press our fabric first. As you can see, I'm indicating that we are going to iron on the wrong side of the fabric and not on the right side. Because this is colored denim, we want to preserve the color as much as possible, and so we are therefore ironing on the wrong side. Once you are done ironing your fabric, you can go ahead and lay your fabric flat onto your table. So I'm going to clamp mine down with some bulldog clips, and this just ensures that my fabric doesn't move around while I'm pinning my pattern pieces to the fabric. So I haven't recorded pinning all my pattern pieces to the fabric, as I thought that's quite straightforward and it might just get a bit boring to watch. So I'm just showing how I'm pinning the body of my bag, just so you can get an idea of how to do it. It's pretty easy. Okay, so now the fun begins. Finally, we are done cutting all our pieces, and now we are just going to overlock all the edges of our pattern pieces. Okay, so on to overlocking the edges of the body of the bag. Just going to trim it off and finish overlocking all the edges. Okay, so all my pieces have been overlocked. As you can see, I've already prepped my pocket flap by pressing down the edges with my iron. Now I'm just placing some of the iron-on badges that I got and seeing what I want where. And because they're iron-on, you can of course iron them on. However, the glue at the back's not always the best, so they do fall off. So I suggest that you perhaps stitch it on. You're going to use your stitch on 2 stitch length, even 1.5, just so that you obviously don't see the stitches. Once you have sewn on all your iron-on badges, you can now place your pocket in the center of your tote bag, and you are going to pin it down. To attach it, we're going to be using an applique stitch. So the applique stitch is a decorative stitch. It's mostly used for obviously stitching on iron-on badges, even homemade badges. So as you can see, this is how the applique stitch looks. And I've used a contrasting color, so it's like a little pastel green thread color I've chosen. Because it's a decorative stitch, I wanted it to pop out and make the bag look playful. Also with the stitch, keep in mind that you have to use the stitch length of 1.5 to at least 1, because you want the stitches to be small and condensed, or you want the spacings to be condensed. You don't want big spacings between your stitches. Okay, so I have already stitched the body of my bag pieces together. We are going to now do the base of the bag. What's nice about this pattern that I've created for you guys is that there's an extra 4 centimeters I've added to the body of the bag so that we can create a base. So this is the completed base. I just need to give it a nice press so it's crisp, but this is how it will look more or less when you are done. And the bag is looking so cute and pretty already. So now we just have to add on the shoulder strap, but before we do that, we're going to have to hem down the opening of the bag. Okay, so the bag opening is all done. So from the edge you want to space it about 0.5 centimeters to create your first stitch line, and you're going to use the stitch length 4. Then you're going to place your foot right next to that first stitch line to create your second stitch line. You repeat this process until you reach the other edge of the strap. Okay, so the strap is all done and this is how it looks. I decided to actually do an applique stitch on the edges of the strap because I thought it would be nice to add some more green to this beautiful pink bag, and also it adds more playfulness. What I'm doing now is I'm just marking out about 2 centimeters upward from the edge of that strap. Also the edges I folded in at 1 centimeters and just stitched it down, and that folded edge, the clean side, you'll want that to face you, so that will be on the inside of the bag when you go and pin it. To attach your strap, you are going to follow that stitch line you created for your hem, and you're going to stitch directly on it to attach the strap to the body of the bag. It's all done and looking super cute. I'm sure my niece is going to love her new tote bag. Hope you guys enjoyed this easy DIY, and if you try it out, please tag me on Instagram, whether you post your creations to your story or your feed. I'd love to see it, and I would love to share it on my Instagram. Please leave a comment down below if you're going to try out this DIY or if you've already tried it. Anyway, until next time, bye!